find myself in times of worry, Steph Curry, he comes for me. He will be the answer, Steph Curry. And when the brokenhearted throughout the league, they all agree, he will be the answer, Steph Curry. Sing a three, sing a three, sing a three, sing a three. He will be the answer, Steph.
The sweet sound of the NBA is back. Preseason action is back. We are 20 days away from NBA tip-off.
Mike, who are we talking about?
Oh, man, I'm
I
still
can't
listening
tell.
to the Steph Curry song. All right, let's get started. Oh, I'm so pumped for the NBA to start. Now,
Me too.
The last time we
Me
watched
too.
the NBA, we saw the Cleveland Cavaliers defeat the Golden State Warriors. So my question is this year, with the addition of Kevin Durant and Zaza Pachulia, are you taking the Warriors to win the championship or the rest of the field?
Warriors.
Jack, start it up.
I'm just taking the Warriors. This isn't an ordinary super team. Okay, let's get that straight right now. I've heard a lot of stuff come out the last few days. Doc Rivers said this, that I know a lot about history. I've seen a lot of super teams that couldn't gel right away. We saw this with the Lakers in, I think it was 2012. We saw it with the Heat in 2010. This is different, and that's what people need to understand. No team has ever had the collective amount of shooting that this team currently has. How do you guard 5 people when 3 of them are Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, and Klay Thompson? Those might be the 3 of the top 10 shooters of all time. Of all time. That's not hyperbole. Of all time. And they're going to be on the same team, and they're all in their primes. Defending the Warriors this year, it would probably be easier for me to get to space driving a car than stopping them from being the best offensive team in the league. It's that simple. I don't see anybody stopping them. They just have too many weapons now. And yeah, I get that they lost their depth. I get it. They don't have a Zealy, Spates, Barbosa, whatever. That doesn't matter. Barnes. They have Kevin Durant. And Kevin Durant is a guy that fixes a big problem that they had last year where they couldn't score in isolations. They couldn't score in isolation situations. Now the Warriors have one play that they can go to if everything's going wrong. Throw it to KD. Nobody can guard him anyways. Just throw it to KD.
They can guard him in Game 5, Game 6, and Game 7, though.
That was different for various. First of all, that's the team there. Thank you for singling out Kevin Durant as the only person that lost that series. I really appreciate that. No, people cannot guard Kevin Durant.
Okay, I have a question.
People
Jack.
cannot do it. What?
I agree with you that I'm taking the Warriors here, just to get that out of the way, so you don't freak out on me. But, well, it's actually for that. You were saying, how do you stop this offense with those 3 shooters?
Yeah.
How do you stop a pick and roll with Draymond coming up to Steph Curry with Klay Thompson in the right wing corner, and then you got KD in the left wing corner? How does a team stop that?
I don't know. I think it's the deadliest offensive combination of players I've ever seen. Ever. As in the history of the world, ever.
Aaron, what do you think?
Kevin Durant really pisses me off. Let me just start.
Oh my gosh.
He just ruined everything.
That is not the question.
For me.
Okay, yeah.
Stop it, Jack. This is my opinion. In my world, he just ruined the NBA season for me. Because to me, it's over. I understand the players can get injured and nothing is official. Like the Rams going 3-1 and Buffalo beating New England, shutting New England out. But when I think about their offense, it's over. There's no other way to put it. This isn't like any other super team that's ever been assembled before. This is a team that won 73 games, an NBA record.
Without Kevin Durant,
Without Kevin Durant, well, who did they lose?
who's arguably a top 3
They
player.
lost Harrison Barnes. Okay.
Harrison Barnes is good, guys. Come on.
No, he's
No, I
good.
agree.
He's good. I'm not saying he's good, but they also lost Andrew Bogut, right? Who else did they lost?
Spates.
Spates.
Spades,
lost-
Ezeli.
Spates, Zealy. And what did they gain now? They got Kevin Durant,
Zaza.
Zaza Pachulia,
JaVale McGee.
JaVale
Okay.
McGee.
Yeah,
I
they
think
have
there's
JaVale.
still a bench player that I'm forgetting. I could be wrong.
They still have Andre. They still have Livingston.
They still have Sean Livingston, who was really good for them. It's not like they just lost everybody on their bench. Like when the Miami Heat built their super team, the rest of their team was slightly better than a D League team. Like their fifth best player was like Juwan Howard. Like this team is ridiculous. I don't know how else to put it. And in that preseason game, I know it's a preseason game, but through 2 quarters and a half, they were up by 50.
And Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, and Steph Curry were outscoring the Clippers by 15 through 3 quarters.
And their chemistry looked like they'd been playing for like half a year. It was ridiculous.
it's such a dirty team that, as an NBA fan, right now it's gonna be. I'm pretty excited to see it. But come week 3, I'm gonna be sick of it.
Like I'm excited to see them play and kick everybody's butt, but like, it feels like there's no point. It's just like it's over.
I do think that there are certain teams though that could give them a lot of problems. And
I think
even
Cleveland still gives them a
potentially
problem.
Cleveland will be a
Zaza
problem.
can't stop Tristan.
Cleveland will be a problem.
The problems that they had with Cleveland last year are the same problems they're gonna have this year. Although they're just gonna be better offensively, which is crazy to say.
I have a sleeper team though that can give them problems if they change a few things that they're doing. And it's very ironic because it's the Los Angeles Clippers. The team that just got doubled up by them through 3 quarters.
Rebounding. I don't know other way.
They can't guard Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan and Blake Griffin. Say what you want about them. They're one of the most. People just don't like them very much anymore. The fact of the matter is, they're one of the best big men duos in the league. And Blake Griffin, people might not know this about him, but he's one of the best passers in league history for a big man. If they use him as a sort of point guard in the way that LeBron James is used for Cleveland, I know it sounds scary or just crazy because Chris Paul is there, but if you really think about it, Golden State doesn't have a guy who can guard him.
Did they fix the Hackett Jordan?
Yes, they did. Well, sort of.
How did they fix it?
It's only
Like-
in the final 2 minutes of quarters when that is enforced, I think.
Like,
Yeah,
here's
I could
my
be wrong.
thing. If even the Clippers are a problem, they can just resort to Hackett Jordan. And then you're really trading 1s for 3s.
Okay,
Until
but the
they get-
depth that they have, though, the Warriors have, I don't think they can get away with that for long, especially on the front line.
Is the depth worse than the Clippers? What is the Clippers?
That's why I'm not saying the Clippers are going to beat them now. But
Like, the depth isn't terrible. Like, they still have Shea and Iguodala off the bench.
And JaVale McGee.
They got JaVale McGee.
another
They
guy,
got David West. I mean, for whatever he's worth. He's kind of like Maurice Spates. I think he's a better Maurice.
okay, that's
David West.
disrespectful to David West. David West knows what defense is.
I said he's a better Maurice Spates.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's better at this point in his career. He's better than him. Like, I don't think their bench is awful. Like, people think they're awful. Like, still have Sean Livingston, Andre Iguodala, David West. That's like,
The point
Jack-
is, the Warriors are going to be amazing.
Yeah, and Jack, you said that the Warriors might have a little trouble guarding Blake Griffin, but won't Blake Griffin have a little trouble guarding the Warriors?
that's
That's another thing, yeah.
It goes both ways.
It goes both ways, but I think Blake Griffin can at least handle it a little bit better because
He's a-
the Warriors still have to find that 5th starter. They still need to find that guy that they're going to put next to Clay, Steph, Katie, and Draymond.
I think Zaza could be Zaza is underrated. If he just doesn't rely on his little jumper from the elbow, like he can get offensive rebounds that just don't make sense.
People are gonna make him play
The
with the
thing
ball.
about Zaza is he takes charges, and he's just a pesky guy that nobody likes to play.
If they got Tristan Thompson somehow, that team would be unstoppable.
If they got any big.
Yeah,
Like,
if they got any
Tristan
big, but
Thompson.
like they're
Anthony
already. There's a chance where we're talking about the best team in NBA history right here.
Do you think they break the record? Because I think they break their own record.
I
Well,
don't. I don't.
we're talking about a team where if one person, one elite big man wants to be a part of it, it's over.
It doesn't even have to. If they just get that a rebounding force, like.
And I tend to believe that there's one guy in this league that is good enough that wants to join that team.
And the salary cap goes up again, and they can make that happen most probably.
There's a okay, I don't want to get into this, but there's like a collective bargaining agreement thing that could change that. There are a lot of team execs from other teams around the league that are pissed off that the Warriors were allowed to do this.
Yeah, I would be too.
Like the Warriors should not be allowed to get one of the top 3 players in the NBA after with the team that they had. They already had the team that, as you said, Arm, had the best record in the history of the NBA, which people thought could not be broken up
That
until
was
like
one
a few
record
years ago.
that people thought literally could not be broken.
That was one of those myths. That was something that people thought was just going to stay there till the end of time. And look at us now. Now we have... I'm just excited as a basketball fan to watch this in action because it's going to be some of the best things we've ever seen.
You'll be excited to watch a few games.
For 2 weeks.
But then after that, are you going to be excited?
As a basketball fan, yeah.
In the playoffs,
Are you
going to
kidding
be...
me? They're going to do crazy things. They can do the We have never seen this level of offensive talent on a team before. Ever.
Maybe that's because you guys are Bucks fans and you guys don't win championships anyways.
We still watch the NBA.
Why are you throwing us under the bus for being Bucks fans? I'm so sorry.
Like, it just... You know who's going to win, and that's just...
We're agreeing that the Warriors are going to win.
No, I'm saying, but how do you like that, Jack?
I can enjoy one of the best basketball teams of all time playing at its peak. Yes, I can. Thank you very much.
I'll enjoy it for the first 2 weeks
Yeah.
of the season and the last 2 weeks of the year in the playoffs. The playoffs, I will love to watch this team.
Hey, last year when the Warriors were going for the record, was that boring to watch? When you knew they were going to
Take the
beat
shot at the Bucks.
everybody, every
They
single...
stopped the streak. They stopped
People
the
like
streak.
success. People like good teams. I don't... Why is their inclusion in the league I think that boosts popularity.
No, it does. It will boost popularity because
So what's the problem?
You know what's going to be
when
up?
LeBron went to Miami, ratings went up. When Kevin Durant goes to the Golden State Warriors, ratings are going to go up because everyone's going to want to watch him and everyone's going to root against them.
Yeah. I'm interested to see the amount of people that ordered NBA League Pass last year and how many people are going to order it this year.
I think a lot more.
I mean,
A lot
every
more.
game's going to be on TV. It's going to be like...
Mm.
You don't think every Warriors game is going to be... like look, I
All
bet,
82?
Oh, not all 82, but
I would say about
a lot of them are going to be... Like the Lakers last year. Lakers weren't even good last year. They had a ton of games.
We need to prepare ourselves, though, because this might be...
This is a LeBron James, not 1, not 2.
Oh,
Not
that's if
3.
Kevin Durant stays. I don't think Kevin Durant's going to stay that long.
That's
Good.
hypothetical. Right now, they have a
Stay.
chance of being one of the best teams in the history of the NBA.
For this given
Ever.
year, they're going to... It's just...
If Kevin Durant goes back, that makes him look worse than he does right now.
Yeah, he better not try to pull a LeBron.
If he goes back, that really shows that he's really chasing a ring. Like right now, his goal might be to just be on the best team of all time.
I know we stand different on this, but I think he's very weak for this.
Oh, I think so too. Jack doesn't, but we do.
Jack doesn't think he's weak, but...
We can talk about this another time.
Yep. All right. That's gonna do it for us today on our podcast. The NBA season, 20 days away, week 5 of the NFL coming up this week. We got Arizona at San Fran on Thursday night, and I'm looking forward to it.
Really?
I am. And for all our fans out there that are watching this, Vikings are a Super Bowl contender. It hurts Jack and I to say it. It really does.
And they're going 16-0.
Yep.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. Let's calm down there. But that's going to do it for us today. We'll be back with you sometime this weekend. And we appreciate you listening. And until then, he's the MVP of the league. He's Steph Curry.
What was the MVP of the finals?
I'm Michael Rachel. That's Jack the Statman Cudahy. And Ara Malik. And we are signing off as Second Take Sports Talk. See you next time.